The region of Bharatpur was once the heart of a mighty empire, and the legacy of the great Jat king Maharaja Surajmal is clear when you head here. His statue towering over the Lohagarh fort at Bharatpur is a testament to the deep impact he made on the region. As the Mughal power declined in the 18th century, Maharaja Surajmal transformed the Jats into one of the most formidable fighting forces in India. In 1733, he conquered a small mud fortress of Sohagarh and built it into the Lohagarh, or the Fort of Iron. These thick walls surrounded by a moat would later become famous as the Bharatpur Fort. Inside, Maharaja Surajmal built magnificent palaces, including the Kishori Mahal, named after his famous queen, Rani Kishori. The Moti Mahal and Kamra Khas, which are now part of the government museum, have been restored to their old glory. Here you can see glimpses of Bharatpur's royal legacy. The most spectacular monument to the glory of the Jat kingdom is the beautiful palace complex of Deeg, at the original capital of the Jats, located around 35 kilometers from Bharatpur city. The fort on the backdrop was the seat of Jat power before the capital was shifted to Bharatpur. The glorious Deeg palace, with its vast lawns and buildings, was built to serve as a summer retreat of the Maharajas of Bharatpur. Maharaja Surajmal began the construction of this magnificent garden retreat, and it was later completed by his son, Maharaja Jawahar Singh. The palace complex of Deeg is prolific and comparable to the Mughal palaces of Delhi and Agra. It is located between two large tanks. The palace complex is built symmetrically in the Mughal Charbagh style, with flower beds, water channels, and thousands of fountains, which play without any mechanical support. The most famous palace in the complex is the Gopal Bhavan, flanked by two pavilions. In front of this stands the marble swing of Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan. It was brought from Delhi as a trophy of war by Maharaja Jawahar Singh. The Deeg Palace is steeped in history and stories from the time when this was the heart of an empire. But while you're there, and if you want to take a break from history, don't forget to pay a visit to the town of Nagar near Deeg. It is famous for its jalevas, a massive form of the popular Indian sweet, the jalebi. Sweet, crispy and piping hot, the jaleva is a must-try for anyone with a sweet tooth. Visit Bharatpur and Deeg and you will be introduced to a whole era of Indian history.